First off, I'd like to welcome you all to the Engine Room Show. And congratulate Dave once again on being best person on radio in his show category 3 years in a row.
Thank you very much.
Basically,
we want to
show
best music show in Ireland.
Best music show in Ireland. Yeah, well done.
Thanks.
Yeah,
appreciate
well done to Maria for putting together the entry.
In fairness.
In fairness, now. But it's all going to end really soon, though, isn't it?
Yes. Yes. I'm tumbling down like a house of cards.
Yeah. Well.
The writing's on the wall.
I'm all over that next year.
So what's up? Hi everybody.
Hey, what's going on?
Welcome to the Engine Room Show. We are available on all manner of formats. This one you've got in your ear holes right now.
Yeah.
In the ear.
Manner you're doing that.
Can you put that to the left? Hang on.
Also
to the left. To the left.
You can find us on Twitter at Engine Room Show.
Oh.
Facebook.com/
Engine Room Show.
Yeah. We have our own website, theengineroomshow.com.
Vanishing URL.
We are looking for bloggers and contributors if you'd like to pay us to... What?
We're looking for bloggers and contributors to pay us.
Yeah, because it means that they get exposure doing stuff.
Hubert, let me ask you a question. Have you done one blog?
Yes, I have.
Have you done two?
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't. How many have you done?
Two, Beetle, which I got accused of crashing, and the Amarok, and I also did the Volkswagen Caddy.
How many blog posts have there been on the Engine Room Show?
Oh, at least 34.
Yes, you're right. Actually, I think it might be 35.
So if you divide that by 3, we should have all equally done.
Say 11. There's 12 to average out. 12 posts each.
And how many have you done, Coop? Did you say?
Loud
3?
noises. These are very loud noises in my head.
3.
Hey, I'm a very, very busy, lazy person.
3. Less than 10%.
Yeah. I'm a
Yet you are 33 1/3% of this.
Hey, when you guys...
Can we cut your wages thus?
Do you want to be cut out of the show? Is that what this is all about now?
Yeah, it's an intervention.
Yeah.
Cooper, you're going to have to hand back your stock options in the Engine Room Show.
No, your Christmas stocking options.
Will you take dust?
Little bit daft.
Oh my god, I can't wait for Christmas episode.
Oh yes, Christmas episode again.
Funny enough, I was working on a project.
This is going to be funny because you said it's funny.
And yeah, well,
you said funnily enough.
Funnily enough.
Is that a word?
Yeah.
That's not funny.
Yeah, funnily enough.
All right,
it caused me to watch our Christmas show
coincidentally, he could have said coincidentally.
Yes.
You watched the Christmas episode?
I watched it again. Well, I had to watch it. I was looking for something in it.
And? Was it good?
Kind of funny, yeah.
I think the funniest thing about it, if you haven't watched the Christmas episode, go to Engine Room Show on YouTube.
Yeah.
And watch Stephen Cooper misunderstand the brief and spend a small fortune
on a Chris Kingle.
When, if I'm not mistaken, you were currently at that moment full-time jobless.
Yeah, and it only became full-time jobless 2.5 weeks ago. Jobs.
Full-time job. Yeah, full-time job.
Yeah, thanks. Congratulations.
€6.47 I think it was, and you spent the goods of 60 quid on it.
$29.95 each. But
yeah,
it's in the boot of my car.
Yeah,
Stephen's winter survival kit.
And you know what? I have a funny feeling this year you might get to use it.
We certainly didn't last year.
I've used a shovel.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, for to pick up all the shit that should be talking. All right. No, really. Really? Anybody?
No, just shovel the dollars back into his wallet.
Whoa! Yeah. He's a high roller.
That's it.
Do you know why he's got more money than you and I? Because he doesn't own a car.
Yeah.
There is that.
And I'd spent much of my time not actually in Ireland.
True. He's repatriating his profits. He's just like you too.
I'm not. Yeah.
Speaking of cars, right?
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Seamless there, Cooper. Seamless.
And you two, I need your opinion on something. And I did ask this on Twitter, and you all had a laugh at my expense. Actually, many motoring journalists tried to get involved and sent me private messages, tried to sort me out with cars as well. When I said, I need a new car to look at because I'm thinking of changing. We kind of touched on this before, but nobody really helped.
So are you seriously, genuinely
thinking about it? So it's a 12 Kia Sportage. It's got really high mileage.
How many miles does it have?
Already selling
3,000 kilometres.
And it is when in 12 did you get it? What month?
Oh, February.
So it's 18 months old.
Yeah.
So it has the guts of
65,000 kilometres on it.
So,
yeah,
that's a lot.
But I did get it valued, as we said in one of the episodes, said like a couple ago, and it was valued at 23,000.
Okay.
Now that's with a trade-in, obviously, to another Kia.
Yeah.
The man was like, "Ooh, he's another fool." But I want to get something which is, even though it's very fuel economic, but I reckon there must be something else out there, apart from an electric car, which is more fuel economic, because I'm not going to have time to charge it anyway if I do get an electric car, because how long does it take to charge a car that you can only get how many kilometres out of?
You're not getting stopped. Does anything?
I'm not getting an electric car,
an electric car isn't for you, Coop.
Unless I get an i8 BMW.
No, even that wouldn't.
But that's a hybrid. It's not an electric car.
I love one. It's fine.
Okay, hang on.
Okay, so what I'm getting fuel
hang
wise.
on. What's your MPG?
Okay, well,
or litres per 100 kilometres.
All right, well, to fill it, it costs like 65. That is from empty, as in like you've got no miles left. So it's €65 in current price of diesel. Do you like the economics coming out? Box that, my man.
You're like our own David McWilliams here.
Who?
Just keep going. Keep going. I want to know what your MPG is.
Is he in love hate?
No.
I want to know what your MPG is.
Oh, I don't know what the actual MPG, but it's like for
guts of what
so
is
for
ballpark.
For a full tank, I get about 700 kilometers for €65.
Okay.
Okay.
So let me put that in perspective.
I love his maths head.
If you doubled that petrol tank size,
oh yeah,
to 130, you get 1,400 kilometers.
Yes,
right?
but he would see a slight decrease because
he'd be
carrying more weight.
Yeah.
Okay. But he said 700 plus, so let's round it down to 1,400, right? Just put it in perspective for a second.
Okay.
So you're spending, when you spend €130, you're getting 1,400 kilometers. When I spend €130, I get 500.
Okay, I understand that because the Navara used to get 400 kilometers for €140. So I know that I am getting good mileage.
I would suggest you're getting extremely good mileage.
But I am doing on like door to door. I'm doing 193 kilometers a day.
But you're doing a lot of motorway. Isn't
It's
it?
just motor. Well, like there's a 10-minute back
get
road,
out.
and then
so,
motorway.
Like that's
You're driving
about
the right
most
car.
ideal.
There must be
situation
another car
to
out
be
there
fuel
that is
efficient.
more
Of
economic.
course, there's a Polo Blue Motion. You'll give you 78 miles per gallon. Like.
Passat Blue Motion, actually.
Would it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Passat
I like the
Blue
Passat.
Motion would give you.
Is there a Passat CC Blue Motion?
Yes.
I like the CC body.
No,
No,
I don't think
there
there's.
is.
No, there is
I've seen,
a TDI version of the CC.
which are very
I
expensive.
stand to be corrected, but I think the Blue Motion only exists in the standard Passat.
Anyway, the point is...
but yeah, you
No,
would
there are
get,
many cars which will get better mileage. But
Yeah.
my point to you is, surely the cost of fuel isn't the biggest drain on you're paying for that car every month.
Oh yeah.
Are you paying more than your fuel? I'd say you are. Well, okay. So how long will a tank?
I'm trying to remember.
How long will a tank last?
4 days.
Okay, maybe you're not in that case. But it's a very small tank.
Yeah, it's a 1.7.
No, but it's not only the engine size, but it's a very small tank.
Yeah, well, no, that's
€65.
for
What's that? 40 litres.
what was it? 150-ish
Yeah.
at the moment.
Well, there you go.
148.
48. No, that's
45 litres.
45, 50 litres is actually about average for a car.
Mine's-
For the average sort of car, and
Mine's 82.
I know Sportage is an SUV, but
Yeah.
it's not. It's more of a
It's a crossover
yeah,
more
it's
than
crossover.
it's two wheels.
So yeah, you're only going to be getting about that. But pretty much all of the cars you will look at in that segment will have roughly the same kind of size fuel tank. Like, and to be honest, like having a 50-litre fuel tank versus a 60-litre fuel tank, it's not really going to have a huge impact in what you're doing.
Okay.
And I don't
Getting
think
a more fuel efficient engine will, but even still, like you're.
I think as well, maybe what's in the back of my mind isn't just the fuel cost. It's
I don't
actually I
think
want
so
something
either.
a bit more sexy.
Yeah, well,
You know?
you could
Like,
yeah,
ideally-
Sportage is nice, but you could
Beautiful car,
there's
yeah.
a lot more sexy left.
Like, I think one of the reasons I bought it was because, I can, Lisa can use it as well. And I was hoping that maybe Lisa would use that and I'd take her Golf offer and trade it in for something older. But Lisa does not like the Sportage.
What?
The A-pillars are too big. They're actually quite a big blind spot on them.
What do you need out of a car? You definitely need somewhere to put your DJ gear, am I right? Or is
Not anymore now.
Days changed?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
If I need, like, the size of DJ equipment is downsized.
So would a normal saloon car do you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe a coupe. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, but it's
a coupe.
a normal sized boot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mind you, the boot isn't that big in the Sportage.
No, but it's high.
It is high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
so
you don't need to be lifting heavy things in and out anymore.
No.
No. Gear. So
Yeah.
a high boot is no longer.
No.
Okay, well then, the next question before we ask anything else is, what do you like? And forget about price and what you can afford and can't afford. Just like, what do you love? And I don't mean the other end of a Lamborghini.
What I like, I loved the Range Rover that I had, except that that just killed my bank account because everything, like it was a '97 Range Rover, just everything went wrong. Yeah,
and
that was continued.
And speaking of fuel consumption, you know,
I know.
you're not going to.
15 miles per gallon I was getting out of that, which wasn't bad. It was a bit more than a Hummer.
Yeah, a bit less than an X5.
Yeah.
Only a bit.
Very little can rival your X5.
And I really loved my pickup, like the Navara, but that was just not.
Okay, but now you're not talking about those now because you just said you want something more fuel efficient. So
yeah, I want something more fuel. Well, you know, and something a little
something
bit
less harsh in your bank account.
Yeah, and also something with a bit more, you know, oomph to it. You know,
panache.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna suggest.
Also, remember, I'm a grown man.
Yeah.
I'm 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
I also like it a little bit of flash.
Yeah.
But not something to make me look ridiculous like a boy racer either.
Okay.
So something like Aston Martin would be amazing, but I don't have the money.
Do you want something with a bit of performance?
Probably, yeah.
I would possibly suggest.
Yeah.
The 184 brake horsepower version of Seat Leon F4. Because it's a very good looking car, and even in 5-door it's still a very good looking car, and it's like 3 or 4 grand cheaper than a Golf, which is like the benchmark that everyone tests. Everyone kind of compares it to. Like, I'd buy one over a Golf.
Oh, listen, I would be firmly in that camp.
But
you're
also
in the Cupra kind of. I think.
Oh no,
not a Cupra.
I'm going to stop him just for 1 second though,
because we spec'd one up for you.
No, we did spec one up, but I'm telling you now that if he's whatever litres per 100 kilometres he's getting out of a Sportage Eco Diesel, he's not going to get that out of 184 brake horsepower.
Alright, maybe not 184 one, but you can get a lower power.
No, I agree. I mean, 150 brake, you might have a chance. But look, Seat do cars which are really surprising. They're really handsome to look at. You can spec them really well. They start cheap, so therefore, by the time you spec it up, it's still, as Dave said, it's so much cheaper, for example, than its rival Golf, the Leon. That by the time you put full LED headlamps on that and make it look absolutely beautiful and proper 17-inch alloys or whatever, you're only up to the starting
basic. Can you get a carbon bonnet on it?
You could.
Make it lighter.
Not
you
factory,
shouldn't.
not factory.
Not factory fitted. No,
not factory fitted.
Do it.
Oh.
Do you know what else is really? If you got a 1.6 TDI Skoda Octavia, would also be a very
Skoda
exceptionally
RS.
No.
Yeah, the RS, yes, but now you're not going to get your fuel
a
efficiency.
very frugal.
You got an RS. Actually saw would I be right in saying that I saw an RS Estate?
Yes,
Yes,
you
they
would.
do them.
Station
They're
wagon,
fantastic. Yeah.
Station wagon. You're not in America.
All that needs is the wooden panels down the side.
And Chevy Chase driving it.
Is there another brand that you're fond of?
I love Audis, but they're probably way out of my price range.
Well, the problem is, are you
Like the A3 Saloon, the new one.
Are you looking at new? Are you looking at older? Are you looking like?
Well, I don't want to go older than what I have.
Well, why? Because you can get something with less mileage on it, so it's actually younger. Like an 11 with 30,000 miles on it is a lot younger than a 12 at 60.
Don't be put off by the plate.
Yeah, it's the mileage
Seriously.
that counts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Think about it. I mean, like, because that's the amount of times the car has been out, the amount of times the wheels have turned round and
Things have worn.
Things have worn. You've gone left. You've gone right. You've changed gear. Like.
As you get more mileage on a car, you have to get bigger, more expensive servicing. Well, usually it goes small service, a small service, and then a big service, and then a small service, big service. So you might get a car to go, oh, it's just been serviced, but it's only had a small service, which means that next time round, you're actually looking at more than just a fluid change. So it's something to bear in mind.
Okay. You see, I'm not suggesting you do like I tend to do and go back 8 years or 10 years and buy something you really
like. Ideally, I'd love like a vintage muscle car, you know.
Well,
but that's ridiculous.
Yes,
then that's
yes. Which kidney would you like to sell first?
Pardon?
Which kidney would you like to sell first?
Which one is less important?
Left, obviously.
That one's in bits anyway. So yeah.
Okay.
I think what you need to do is get yourself first of all a budget, so you know roughly what yours is worth. I presume
straight trade. Or get a grand.
No,
get 10 grand back.
Sell yours.
Okay.
Try and sell yours.
Sell it privately.
You'll get, if you get 22, 23 grand for yours, that's fine. If you trade it against a non-Kia brand, you'll probably get 20.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is still a lot of money to play with. So have a look at your budget. Once you get your budget, then start to prioritise what it is you really need in a car. Right. So for me, for example, I would need it to be automatic. Absolutely no question. No, you
Yeah,
don't.
no, I prefer like
You want automatic
this is
at
the
this
first
point?
car I've had that hasn't been automatic.
Okay, well there you go. Well, I put that down. Cars on other car search websites are available, but tap, automatic.
We could totally do like a hashtag on this. Hashtag find Cooper's car.
We could do.
No, Pastor, I wouldn't like that. Hashtag find Cooper
A
a car.
car. There you go.
Hashtag find Cooper a car.
Hashtag grammar, please.
It's trending already.
How's
How's that possible when this isn't even out till like next week?
What you also need to do is think about the future running cost of that. In other words, are you willing to pay back a finance product on it, or do you want to just go the bulk of car I have plus a cash lump sum now, and then it's done, and you don't have a monthly payment, or are you not afraid of a monthly payment? These are important decisions to make.
This is turning into a very grown-up conversation.
I think it's okay once in a while to do that.
I'm a grown up, unfortunately.
I
Well,
feel out of my
technically
depth.
I'm a grown up. Technically,
Physically, physically.
Yeah.
I was at the Radio Awards on Friday night, and Stephen Cooper was
Congratulations,
there.
by the way.
Oh,
Again.
how did you get onto Radio Awards? We hadn't
fine.
heard.
No, we talked about it already.
But my point
I
was
know.
that Stephen Cooper was not a grown up. He broke the security tag on a pair of.
Oh, hang on a second. Wait. I went down and I had a suit. I didn't like the suit that I had because it was too big for me because I've lost a little bit of pounds.
Well done.
I noticed.
And so I bought new black trousers.
Jeans.
They were jeans. They looked awesome.
They did, in fairness,
Yeah.
like they were so black that they looked like suit trousers.
Oh, that's
yeah.
pretty good.
And I had a jacket.
Jacket and a shirt and a tie.
Yeah.
You looked really well.
Yeah, I looked the biz like. And thank you. Fist bump that. For those of you watching on YouTube,
Yeah.
click on that.
These are the bits that I want to cut out. Just hurry up.
Oh, sorry. So when I got back and I was like, oh right, I'm gonna get ready now because the lads are up in the pub, getting ready. And
Yeah.
So I was like, grand. So had the shower, put on the shirt, underwear, whole lot, tie.
Yeah.
So I took the new trousers out,
Yeah.
jeans. I was like, what the hell is that? So in the left pocket, the front pocket,
Yeah.
there was a security tag, and I was wondering why every single shop that I went in and out of went.
Wouldn't have thought to check.
I know I checked the jacket that I bought, not the jeans. So I was like, damn. So, one, the shop was like half an hour walk away. Two, I wasn't able to get up there because it was closed.
Just get to the point where you broke the thing.
Yeah, no, I got the sideboard cabinet from the hotel room and I smashed the crap out of it. Got it off.
So Stephen Cooper
MacGyver has nothing on you.
So if you ever need to steal any clothes, just smash it with a
hang on,
security
hang on.
locker.
Here's a man who's worried about the fuel efficiency of his eco diesel, yet he's prepared to go out and buy a jacket and jeans to go to a one-off radio.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is something that I can use. The reason I got jeans and a jacket was because, one, I don't like suits because I always look pathetic in them, and because suits are just, unless it's tailored and bespoke, I can't be affording that. I got finances, man. You just get something that you can wear with jeans, maybe a little
For
t-shirt.
he
whatever.
speak his soup, he spoke.
Yeah, so there you go.
Right, so back to the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done.
Oh, but what about when we spoke at the Radio Awards as
no,
well?
You don't want to be telling those stories.
There was no words that came out of my mouth. It was just
Stephen
noises.
Cooper
Yeah.
he was like R2D2. If you can imagine R2D2 in a pair of broken Rob's jeans with a giant bulb of wine going. That was essentially the conversation. And that was around midnight.
Amazing.
Midnight.
yeah.
Good work.
Oh, I was
Good
in
work,
bed by 12:30.
Go big or go home.
Oh yeah, and I woke up in pizza.
You woke up in pizza.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
need to explain that to everybody.
Because when I decided, right, I can't have a proper conversation with anybody because my wine had been
Because I'm R2D2.
and my wine had been spiked with wine. Well, like, I didn't pour any wine into my glass.
Go
Every
on.
time I turned around, it was just
Yeah.
full,
Okay.
and I kept trying to drink it all out,
All right.
but it just kept filling up.
Right.
It was like magic.
Perpetual.
I'm sure Harry Potter
it
was hiding under the table with his
perpetual
wand
wine.
in his hand.
That's a euphemism.
No, it's not real magic.
Okay.
Still was the fair. What the hell are we talking about?
Pizza.
Oh, the pizza. So anyway, because I wasn't able to have a proper conversation, I was like, right, I'm too tired. I'm up since 4:30. I'm gonna go home.
I'm too tired.
I'm gonna go
and
back to the
emotional.
hotel. So Apparently, I must have got into a taxi because I woke up in Kilkenny City with the taxi man going, "Yeah, we are outside the hotel," and I'm like, "What? Okay." And I don't know how much money I gave the man, because I think the beer monkey attacked me as well and robbed my wallet. That guy.
Or the taxi driver.
And so I'm like, I also then went, well, my dinner at the table had been eaten by my boss twice. So I said, right, I better eat some food or else I'll wake up with an awful hangover. So I need some soakage. This is after the drink. So I went to a pizza place. So if a pizza restaurant is still open, that's how early it was.
Right.
Went and got pizza. I don't remember getting the pizza because I was in the pizza restaurant.
How would you have communicated which pizza you liked?
Did you
with
just
a
point?
series of
I must have.
Grunts. Points and grunts.
But I didn't realise I would have pizza till... Just like the taxi man who woke me up in Kilkenny City, the pizza man woke me up in the pizza restaurant going, "Yeah, mister, your pizza's ready." And I'm like, okay. So when I got back to the hotel and I then went to sleep, I kind of woke up then throughout the night because I was quite warm. And
massively dehydrated.
And I was lying in pizza. So... it was yummy. I had a bite then after because I was so hungry.
Amazing.
At least you weren't lying in pizza the second time round.
Oh, yeah.
Or
yeah.
lying
Worse.
with your clothes off in pizza in the restaurant.
Yes.
Oh, that would have been really
That
awkward.
would've been
Yeah. That would have been Breaking Bad.
Hashtag find Cooper a car. Hashtag find Cooper an AA sponsor.
Say my name.
Cooper.
Thank you. Anyway, so how's the new sitcom?
No. This show has consisted entirely of A, finding him a car, and B, listening to his drunken stories. But I think it's been worth it.
Can we recall? We should rename it the Stephen Cooper Show.
Yeah, this particular one is
Yeah.
definitely.
I think the last two were also
Yeah.
quite heavily involved without any stories about cars.
Yeah,
I can't wait for the next one.
Next one is going to be cars.
We should,
Yeah,
we should
yeah,
also
yeah.
dedicate this show to the memory of Stephen Cooper's liver that is no longer with us.
It's fine.
Really?
After Friday night, I don't think I'll ever drink again.
Ever.
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 Ladies and gentlemen, find us on theengineroomshow.com. That's our website. You can obviously download this episode and every episode we do from the podcast app of iTunes and from our own Podbean website and whatever the Google Play podcasty thing probably is, if there's one of them.
Somewhere on the internet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and if you're listening to this on an app, you can subscribe and get it automatically
Yeah.
all the time.
Tote subs.
And you can follow us on FaceTube and
Boast.
book us on internet.
We're on Beeline.
And we're on
Joe.ie!
Joe.ie!
What's up to Joe and Ushy and everyone involved in Joe. Brilliant night has gone. That's amazing.
I
Cronuts.
love those guys.
Bye.